Going. I see our audience is growing in YouTube and Twitch, so that's always a good sign. Episode 30. Welcome aboard. Come on in. Make sure you share and like. Let's get this ball rolling. Tim, you got a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I definitely got to get this going.
Get some shares going. Thank you guys for joining us. Episode 30, the last episode of the year 2001, and what a year it's been.
Has it not?
Yeah.
Has it not been awesome?
With a lot of COVID stuff going on, and a lot of events. A lot of events didn't happen. A lot of them did, especially towards the end of the year. A lot of big things happening in the near future. Hopefully we can kick this COVID to the curb once and for all and really get on with our pool stuff. But we got to keep it rolling, keep it going. Thank you guys for joining us. Come on in. Everybody more, come on in. Like and share.
Everybody going on here. I got a ton of shares out there.
Yep.
So
YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Come on in. Share. And just showing you guys our Yale Billiards Pool School flyer. This is the not the main flyer yet. There's some change to be made, but yes, Yale Billiards is having a pool school, and it was written by Roman Caggiano, and he gave us an 8-week curriculum, and we're going to go to town with it. You're going to see it. It's going to be pretty awesome. You guys should be excited. This is big stuff.
Multiple professors, and I mean, this is fun and learning for all skill levels and all ages. So, don't forget, anybody can learn something from someone who is paired up that has the ability to teach.
Absolutely.
So it's a matter of jumping in on that.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, all the best coaches out there weren't the best players.
This is true. Those who cannot play teach.
Yes, exactly. The coach for Patriots, Bill Belichick. I don't think he ever played, did he?
I don't think so.
Probably not, but he's a pretty damn good coach.
Yeah.
So we got some great teachers, but our guys can play as well. So, Yale Billiards Pool School, mark it down. It's a big deal. Timmy's involved in it. I'm involved in it. I think this is going to make our pool skill level in our area, and I think we're going to get people from all over.
Yeah, I think it's really going to help things grow. I mean, the thing that I've always found really troublesome is that there's not a really good structured area out there for players to grow and to learn in the U.S. You see it with the Europeans all the time. The Europeans they're teaching their guys young. They're teaching their guys all the way through, all the way through into the pro level. I'm not saying that we're going to turn around here and make professionals out of people, but we're definitely going to make better players out of people, and that's all that matters.
There's nothing like this in the area. There's nothing like this. I mean, I haven't heard it in the United States. I know there are pool schools out there. Dave Gavitt said he went to one when he was like 12 or 13 somewhere.
Yeah, they do exist, but they're expensive.
It was very expensive.
Yeah, and it was only like a 1-week program.
No, it was the same thing he said. It was a longer. It was a longer pro. I think that's what he said.
Oh, well, that helps.
I'll find out more information about it. But and we're starting ours at a bargain of $300 for the 8-week course, because it's our first season. We wanted to come out. We wanted to be huge. We're limited to 32. Yeah, that's it. The most we can have. We have 16 tables. We have 4 instructors a week, so that's 8 per student, which is not bad. 4-to-1, 8-to-1 ratio is very good.
The concept is intimacy too.
Yes, absolutely. That's the point. And of course, we got the whole curriculum right here, guys. This is 8 weeks. Basically, what it does is we're telling you, just give you a quick glimpse of. Let me read it to you. This is the overview. This is just the overview. This is an 8-week, 16-hour comprehensive billiard instruction program for players of all ages, genders, and skill levels. Within the 8 weeks, students will have the opportunity to learn everything there is to know about billiards, from the history of the game, the wowing of their friends with trick shots. Our goal is not only to teach the students how to play the game of pool, but to bring the people to the place of understanding fundamentals and the beauty art of the sport of billiards.
Yes, and there is a lot of beauty and art in the sport of billiards.
Absolutely.
If you think about it, every single shot that you've ever played, if you're a pool player out there, I know most of the people who watch us are, if you're a pool player out there, anytime you've made that dazzling shot or that, that beautiful, cross bank with 3-rail position. I mean, this is just the basic curriculum on paper. You're not adding the minds and the thought process of all the instructors as well.
I got to give you a list of the instructors.
If I may. Well, obviously
don't forget the change that we made there. So
obviously you've got Bobby Hunt. You've got you got Bobby Hilton and me.
Hunt.
The legend Bobby Hunt, a one-pocket legend in arguably in this area and across most of the country. Of course,
Hall of Famer as well.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Mike Jackson, Bart Revesi, another Hall of Famer. Robert Pierce, probably a future Hall of Famer.
Definitely, 100%.
Michael Matthew will also be jumping in. Of course, his game has been growing as well.
Yeah, and we need to mix it up a little bit. You got to have a little bit of young, a little bit with the old. So
Andy Gow is going to be jumping in too. I mean, Andy Gow's got a lot of straight pool prowess, and I think that he's going to be very valuable towards teaching players the simplicity of the game, because of course straight pool is all about not only attacking but also being simple as well. So
let's make a ball. Keep it going. Keep it going.
So I mean, you'd be amazed all the things that you'll be able to get out of that. You know, every single person has a different way of going about things and a different way of teaching, and also I think every single person brings something different to the table. So
I agree. And any opinions out there? What do you guys think of the Yale Billiards Pool School? I want to know what you guys' thoughts are, because like I said, this was festering and in and out and stuff, and we were just kind of talking about it, and Tim and I thought it was a great idea, and I really like it. And I think it's going to be huge. I think we're going to get 32 players our first week, and our first week is going to start on January. It's not written on here, but it's January.
It'll be late January.
Yeah.
Late January, right? Yeah.
Yeah, January 22nd, and it's going to March 2nd, and it's going to be every Saturday at 1 to 3, and you're going to be getting, like I said, intense training from basically how to hold a cue to what a cue is, what a bridge is, and from there to banks, kicks, and caroms.
Yeah, and I mean, when we were talking about this originally the idea was brought up to us by Roman, and unfortunately, Mr. Caggiano, suddenly passed away.
Yeah, very, very sad and tragic.
We were expecting him to be one of the spearheads for this. And of course, now that cannot happen. So obviously, we're doing this in his honor as well.
Yes. And we spoke to his family, and his girlfriend and his mom are very excited that his name is on it, and we are going to be using his material, and so that's really good. We're very proud of that.
And of course, credit to the idea definitely goes to him for bringing it out there. And we're going to try to do something nice with the proceeds here with his family. Some of the proceeds, try to set something up. We've talked with his family. We haven't really decided whether it's going to be to some form of a charity, or possibly even to the family themselves, as they continue to rebound from this rather tragic and sudden event.
Right, absolutely.
It should be known that, yes, obviously, Bobby and I, Bobby especially, but Bobby and I are both, going forward with this idea. But Roman Caggiano was the brainchild for this idea originally, and brought it to our attention. So
yeah, he pulled me aside and he says, "Hey, I got this great idea. I did this for a college course. He did this for a college course where kids actually took this for school and got a credit for their grade. So that's how intense this is. That's how intense this is. You know what I mean? It's very, very good. And our teachers are only going to absorb this and make it better and bring their personalities into it. And I think the game is going to, your players, all the players around here are going to improve a lot.
Yeah.
I really do.
For sure. I can't wait until it starts. Obviously, if you want to sign up, talk to Bobby about it, and
please do.
We'll go more from there. I mean, man, talk about a lot of stuff that we got going on coming into 2022, guys. 2021 is ending, but 2022 is going to be
It is coming in with a bang. I mean, not only do we have Yale Billiards Pool School, but we got a huge Joss event coming up in New York really soon.
Yeah, the Joss event.
That's right. It is the biggest one.
The Turning Stone.
Yes.
Turning Stone Classic.
Absolutely. And what is the 6th through the 9th?
Well, I'm going to double check that now to verify our dates. I want to make sure
it is the 6th to the 9th.
Yep. I'm going to make sure that Mr. Zuglin's info is correct.
Yep.
So give me just one moment
to
go right
ahead,
Google
take
that.
Your time.
But January 6th through January 9th, featuring 128 of some of the world's best players competing for over $41,000 in prize money.
I talked to Jeremy Sosa. He's definitely going. I saw him here the other day, so he's 100% going, and he always does well in events.
And this is the 34th Turning Stone Classic. Of course, these are triannual events. Last year, of course, we didn't have any of the Turning Stones because of COVID, unfortunately.
Yes.
But the reigning champion of the Turning Stone Classic, I want to say, is Jason Shaw, if I remember correctly. I want to say that he ended up winning the event. He very well might be. Let me double check to make sure.
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong on that, but
that's okay. But either way, that's going to be a great way to kick off 2022 in your pool world, and I know Timmy and I said maybe we're thinking about going there. I'm not sure. I got a lot going on. I don't know if you might be able to make it for the weekend.
Actually, I probably wouldn't be able to make it for Saturday, but we could potentially talk about going on Friday. I don't think I'd be able to make it there for the finals.
Yeah.
I actually ended up getting called in for extra time.
Nice.
I volunteered for it only because actually a lot of our site has been out with COVID.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the managers have been taking COVID leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
as unfortunate as that
So
is,
bad.
we're so short staffed there now on the management side.
I'm
that-
sure all you guys know it out there as well. You guys can know, somebody that has it, or somebody that had it, or somebody that's going through it, a family that's going through it. It's definitely all over the place right now.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy too. I mean, a lot of people are dealing with mild symptoms. Some people are getting it pretty severe, and it's no joke. It's still around, guys. So do what you can
be
to
safe,
guard
be
from
smart. Get vaccinated, do all that good stuff because I feel it definitely helps you in the long run. And the goal is if you get it, not to spread it, and obviously not get in the hospital and
not get it
get
badly.
worse. Yeah, it just get over it. Hopefully that's the main thing. But welcome Squirrel, welcome Andy, welcome Steven, welcome Hector, all you guys out there watching. Thank you guys so much.
Is that who I think it might be? Could it be?
Could be.
Could that be? Could
somebody
that have been
somebody from Japan is watching our
Could
stream.
that have been Sakura Muramatsu?
It could
if I
be.
remember correctly.
It could be Sakura. It could be Naoki Oi. If it's Sakura, how you doing? How you doing over there in Japan?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe it's not her. It might be a friend of hers.
Oh, okay, but it's somebody from Japan. We're worldwide.
It's someone we know. It's
We're
someone we've
worldwide.
met. I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in. And this is like I said, our last episode of 2021.
Yes.
And so much we covered this year, Timmy.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's been ridiculous. I mean, let's just look at it from from a local standpoint. I mean, we had let's talk about one person who's in the room right now. Of course, we had one person in the room who went to become a 3-time world champion. Might have fell just short, but this guy right here.
Yeah,
Him and his
absolutely.
team ended up getting 5th place.
Fifth place. That was
in Las
a
Vegas.
fun ride. Our shark stream was blowing up with our videos and stuff. Everybody was following us all over the place. I'm sure we got a lot of viewers from that, and that was a lot of fun. And we're still together. We're hoping to try to do it again, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we had many many great champions that came out of Connecticut and the surrounding area this year at all the local events. I could name a few players who had a really great year. Guys like Ryan Cullen had a really strong year. Won a lot of big events and cashed in a lot of big events. Guys like Darren Jevons.
Yep.
Darren Jevons cashed in a lot of big events.
The other guy from Rax did very well too. Who am I thinking?
I'm
the young
trying to
kid.
think. Alex Bausch. Oh God, Alex
Alex
Bausch.
Bausch. He's
What a
playing
year!
so
What a
good.
year he's had. Dr. Bob Madenjian finally got over the hill. Won the
Yeah,
Ocean
Johnson,
State.
yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Won the Ocean State Championship there.
Yep.
On the pro level, we're talking about Master of the Table at Derby City last year. Which, by the way, Derby City's coming up.
Yeah,
Just to give
Jeremy
you,
said he wants to do that as well. Obviously, COVID, it's another thing he wants to do as well. And absolutely. And and pros, the Shark Stream where the pros play, man. We had pros here all year round, and it's continuing. It's continuing here in the Shark Stream. We're only going to get bigger and better.
And speaking of the winners of the last Derby City Classic, which was in 2020, the reigning master of the table, of course, is Dennis Orcolo. He was the winner of the 9-ball Banks competition. Billy Thorpe won the 1 pocket. The 9-ball champion was Lee Van Corteza, and the Bigfoot 10-ball champion was Jason Shaw. They are your reigning Derby City Classic champions. They will go to defend their titles.
They will, and
once
they'll go
again.
back, and they'll do their best.
And the question is, who will be the master of the table this year? I'll tell you,
It's a lot of good players. This is a lot of good players. Everybody's playing well out there, and with all the money that's being thrown into this billiards, I think there's going to be more competition. People going to come out of the woodwork. I think you're going to see some older players get back into it. Like, I don't want to say Allison's older player, but Allison Fisher. She said she's all geared up, ready to go.
Yeah.
Right here in this booth, she was telling us that she's not ready to retire. She wants to come back, and she's really excited.
And of course, not only that, but we also had our first major matchroom event in quite some time in the Predator Champions League. Of course, the winner of that was Albin Ocean.
Yep.
And what a tear he had this year. Not only did he win that, but he also won the U.S. Open. Not the U.S. Open, I'm sorry, the World Championship. I don't know why I was thinking U.S. Open.
Yep.
He won the World Championship and the International 9-ball Championship. Your U.S. Open champion, let's not forget him, the Black Tiger, Carlo Beato. The first time that a Filipino player has carried the crown of the U.S. Open and won a world title in his life since Alex Pagulayan in 2005, and the first time that somebody did it under the banner of the Philippines since the great Efren Reyes in 1994.
Speaking of Efren, he's coming to Yale Billiards on the 19th of January. Put it down, guys. It's his farewell tour, and you get to play him if you want. You can get a VIP seat, and don't miss it. Just let me know if you're interested. Get the information out. It's January 19th, 6 to 11, and we're doing something special with that, Timmy.
Yes.
For one of our events, we're doing a VIP seat, guys. So if you want a VIP seat, it's $200. What the VIP seat includes is a great seat for 5 hours. You're also going to get to play him, get a picture with him, get your signed cue ball. That's worth the $500 right there.
Yeah.
But you also get a chance to watch an exhibition match. Now, we could have had a pro like maybe Mike Deshane or Jeremy come in, which would be great. We always have pros here. Well, we decided here at Yale Billiards, we love our following, we love our listers. We took our top 2 listers, Lucas and Rob. And they're going to play a partners match against Efren Reyes. And if you get the VIP, you get to sit right there and watch the whole show along with play them. So you can't beat that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
And that goes, you play on our list, you do 1 and 2, and that's what happens. Good thing's going to happen to you. You know what I mean? And of course, Rob deserves it just as much as Lucas does, and they're going to have a dream come true. They're both going to be able to play the best player in the world that's ever played.
Yeah. And on top of that, speaking of the great Efren Reyes, a lot of players around here will also get the opportunity to do some small exhibitions with him as well.
Yes,
we'll have some exhibition matches set up.
Well, all the VIPs are going to get 1 rack, and I really only have 5 more spots. If you want a spot, you got to let me know. It's $100, and you get to play a rack with him and get your picture with him, and that's it. He's only here for 5 hours. We got the exhibition as well, so we got to fit it in. He's not cheap to get here, but we want to make enough money where he's comfortable and he's happy. So we're going to do what we can. So please, if you can do the VIP pass, please do. If you want to pay him the $100, let me know ASAP. And besides that, you can come in and watch him. You can rent a table. You can do whatever you want that night. And but you're just not going to be allowed in that VIP section.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun, guys. I mean, on top of that, that wasn't those weren't the only big winners that we had this year as well. Obviously, we had many more huge winners on the pro scene as well. We had.
All right, Hector wants in. I got to put Hector in. Do you want just $100 just to play him, or do you want the VIP, Hector? Let me know.
Yep, definitely let you know with that. Of course, if you go to the Whirlpool, we go to the Whirlpool Masters this year. It was redemption for Alex Kazakis. He is your Whirlpool Masters champion, defeating former 2-time Whirlpool Master David Alcady. I'm sorry, I take that back. He beat David Alcady. He lost to David Alcady the previous year before. He ended up beating Shane Van Boening 9-0 in that set. My apologies for that. I was thinking about the previous set when Alcady had beaten him hill.
Wow.
And on top of that, don't forget the World 10-Ball Championship as well. Kalenti Kachi, now a world champion, as he has won the World 10-Ball Championship. And don't forget all of the Predator U.S. Open Pro Series events and all the winners there.
The NBL this last weekend or 2 weekends ago.
John Morrow winning the NBL 10-Ball Championship.
Yale Billiards and Shark Stream is bringing you guys some great information. I mean, Timmy's giving you all this stuff. We're doing the research, making sure you guys got covered. A lot of you players probably didn't even hear of these guys in the past. Now we're giving you guys
You're going to
updates.
hear about it now. And, 2022 is going to be no different. We're going to be doing our best to not only give you these events, but also chronicle times and stuff so that we can continue to deliver these events and let you know, hey, this is when these events are all happening, so that we can start building a nice circuit here of watching the players going around the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's I think one thing that pool really lacks is a solid calendar of when are these events going to happen. And of course, there's a bunch of regional events along the way too. You had guys like the Big Time Classic. That was a huge one.
Yep.
I saw a picture for the Big Time Classic. This is I believe it's down in Texas. This event carried I want to say it was about a $22,000 to $25,000 purse, and the Calcutta was over $130,000.
Yeah, first
how
place Calcutta was
ridiculous is that?
25, 30,000.
We're talking.
I know.
We're talking like the Calcutta paid almost 10 times more.
And I think
that
money is going to be going into pool.
Unreal.
At some point. I think that money is going to start going into the pool, and once we start getting purses like that, that's when you really see the sport take off.
Don't forget about big purses. We have another big purse event that Matchroom is going to be putting on this year in the UK Open. That is going to be happening,
Yes.
I want to say, in January or in February or March, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was a tentative date for it. Don't quote me on the exact date, only because I don't remember the exact thing on the flyer when they initially announced it during the US Open Pool Championship.
Yep.
But the UK Open is going to be big. That's going to be a major purse. It's going to be equal to the US Open in terms of prize money. So that's going to be there.
Big money, man. Big money.
And
Get
on top of
involved.
that,
Get this
don't
sport
forget,
going.
The Predator US Open Pro Series is adding another $775,000 in total purses over their
Almost
events.
$1 million.
6 total events right there over the course of 6 events. $775,000.
Get your practice in, guys. Get it in.
NBL is going to be jumping on around here in the,
Yep.
the regional area, and of course nationally they're going to have qualifiers and hold their big events as well.
Yep.
COVID's not stopping them anymore. They're able to get out there and get going. So
Yep.
you know, at this point we've got a lot of things that are really starting to look up in the world of pool, and of course don't forget all the other local events, the local amateur events too. You know, guys like APA, BCA, TAP, USAPL, all those guys. You know, all these events, they're holding their national qualifiers. So if you want to get in on the fun, no matter what it is, you know, maybe you're a tournament player, maybe you're a league player, whatever it is, pick up a cue and get on a pool table, man.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
Absolutely.
just get out there and start
have a
playing.
lot of fun and get involved in a
You know,
competition.
we got
and-
guys like Mario Argentino dropping $500 amateur events for $650
Wow.
Fargos,
Wow,
where
wow,
guys
wow.
are going to end up winning $5 to $10 grand if
It's
they win.
crazy.
This is insane,
So crazy.
guys.
It is.
You know,
It is.
we're talking. These are huge events. Just get out there and
Eric
get your
Kane sold
game
out
going,
two
man.
64-player events
Yes.
in one weekend at the end of January.
And that's going to be January 29th and 30th.
Yep. That's
You know,
fantastic stuff.
those events are going to be awesome.
Yep.
You know, I mean, we're doing, you know, Mike DeMarco and Ship the Cash doing great things all over the area. Had 2 great events here. We're going to be holding more events here at Yale in the future.
Yeah, we have a ladies event actually coming up.
Got a Joss event coming too.
Yep.
Ladies event.
Yep, Josh event, ladies event coming
You know.
up. If you're interested, any ladies want to play a $25 event mid-January,
Yeah.
check out the flyer. You can't beat it. $25, 100% payback. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't miss out. Support your sport, guys.
And a
gals.
big shout out to our guys down in the New London and Rhode Island area. Where the Cash at? He's holding events too.
Yeah.
Going over to Bailey's Pub, playing in Rhode Island and stuff like that. You know, I mean, everybody is holding events, guys, and these guys are all in the up and up. They're just looking to get guys out there and play some pool, man.
Absolutely.
Rex held the Lascotti Cup. They held an exhibition beforehand.
Chow
We're gonna be
Mein
holding
Classic,
more.
guys,
The
is
Chow
doing
Mein Classic. Don't forget the
fantastic.
Chow Mein Classic, a monthly event with all the chow mein
Yep.
you can eat. Can't
Can't
go
beat
wrong.
that for $25. It's a no-brainer.
Cannot go wrong.
They
You know, Kerry McAuliffe, he's up in New Hampshire. He's doing weekly tournaments up in New Hampshire.
Yep.
I mean, you know, I mean, everything. Steve Sutton, of course, was doing weekly tournaments with the USAPL for a little while. I don't know if he's still doing that, but I remember his
I think
break and
so.
run
Yeah,
pots were
they're
ridiculous.
doing really good stuff.
You know, I mean, everybody is doing something out there, guys. So
Absolutely.
there's no excuse. If you're
Nope.
looking for an event, find
Nope.
the event that suits your skill level and
Absolutely.
jump in.
Even local, like I said, APA, he talked about, you know,
Yeah.
our Tuesdays are always packed here. We got so many people that want to play in our in-house league.
Monday Madness on Mondays,
Monday,
man.
man, we had 24 players on Monday.
Yeah.
Packed. I mean,
It's a
just
fun
come on
little
in.
league. Just come and get some
$10, play
competition.
all night. There's always something to do in the local pool community. And you just got to get involved. And again, you guys want us, let us know. We'll share your information. Let us know. Let us know what bar you're at, what pool hall you're at. If you want us to share the information, let us know. Michelle Powers, how you doing in Georgia? You got any information you want to share in the pool world? Let us know.
Yeah, I
We
know
would
Gordon
definitely,
Williams has been talking a lot about the pool world down there.
Yeah.
He's in Georgia too.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah,
He's-
exactly.
Gordon
Yes.
Williams, he's down there. And,
Absolutely,
you know,
Gordon.
shout out to you, Gordon. You're getting stronger every single day. I'm seeing you doing your drills. He's got that ultra tight diamond in his house.
Yep.
He's getting better, man.
Doing fantastic. Doing
Yeah.
fantastic.
I mean,
So, but that's
Just-
that's what we
there's
got
a ton
going
of
on,
people,
guys.
man.
A lot of big stuff. We just went through everything. We got the US one.
we unintentionally went through it all in one shot.
Yeah,
you know?
we got pool school. That you know, sign up $300 for an 8-week course. Now it breaks down to like $30 a week for a 2-hour lesson with 8 great instructors.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer if you want to get better. If you're a 1 handicap or if you're a 9 handicap and you want to get to the next level, this might.
I might
be,
have to. I mean, I'm a professor. I might have to enroll in the school for a couple weeks just to get some lessons with Rob.
Listen, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
You
good
know?
things that you like. You said that earlier in the podcast. You know,
Yeah.
there's always something to learn from somebody.
Exactly.
And if you're in here
Everybody
paying
brings something to the
attention,
table.
yeah, that, absorbing it, it's going to help your game a lot, and everybody's game out there. And I hope we get a good mix. I hope we get a couple of kids in there. But I know I'm going to get a lot of 4s and a lot of 5s, people that want to get to that next level.
Yeah.
And I see some 6s that want to get to 7s. Those are the people that I think are going to get the most out of this school, and it's going to be fantastic. For $300 for 8 weeks, it's an absolute no-brainer if you want to.
Yeah, we got people saying hi out there. Of course,
Yeah, that's Dave Gavrish's daughter saying hello, and mom, both of them. But yeah, the pool school is going to be big, guys. You're going to want to share that. And of course, we got the F&R as once in a lifetime here at Yale Billiards. We've been in business how many years? 27 years, Tim?
Yeah,
it's the first time he's ever been here.
Be 28 years this year.
And it's the first time he's ever been here. So that tells you something. And we have a lot of big names come here. You do not want to miss it. Here's how big they are, Tim.
Yeah.
I already have 4 VIP sold and one $100 sold, and we haven't put the flyer out yet.
Who wouldn't want to play F&R though?
So we only have 20 VIPs to sell and 5 $100 events. So I would definitely get in right away if you can. Just like everything else at Yale Billiards, we sell out. We do big things. We make things happen.
And let's not forget too. We were talking about one thing. I did miss one thing out of the world. Of course, the Mosconi Cup was still won by Europe this year. They're coming to Las Vegas next year. Coming along. 2022 is going to be in Las Vegas, guys. So better get ready. When those tickets sell out, we better be selling that place out.
Yeah, and don't forget Andy Gow. Andy Gow is doing a drawing. Have you checked see if any donations? Because any donations you guys can give between now and the 31st, you're going to get one raffle ticket. I'm going to
tell you right now, if you look, you're going to have a good chance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot.
Because I've looked over the past couple of days, and I promise you for this, you are going to have a good chance.
So donate tonight. Your chance. Donate $5, $10, $20, $1, $100, whatever you want to donate. You can have a chance to win $100 on December 31st, and that's Andy Gow donating money to you guys for us to keep this stream going.
$100 gift certificate, guys, to Yale Billiards.
Because 2022, Timmy and I, this shark stream is. You think it blew up before?
It's getting real big.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yep, we're going to have a lot of fun with this, guys.
Yeah, we're going to have guests. We're going to have on the roads. We're going to have big events. I smell that. I smell a big event coming to Yale Billiards, a big money event. That's what I think. I think a huge money event. Don't know who yet.
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it. I'm talking $5,000, $10,000, maybe more in the middle. I think it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Andy Gow wants a VIP seat.
All right, they say there's 5, so we got 15 left.
Lock him in.
We got 15 left. I'm telling you, and the flyer's not even going to come out till tomorrow because this is just the draft. And same thing with pool school. If you want to get involved, just like Eric King and Mario's thing, don't wait. I have people saying, is there any tournaments coming up? I try to get in that one. It's sold out.
Yeah.
And don't miss out, guys. We're giving you guys. This is top-notch stuff you're getting. Definitely get involved and don't waste time because you will miss it and you don't want to miss out. This is
there's a ton of players that are itching to get out there, man. I'm telling you, maybe weird as it sounds, maybe COVID was the best possible thing for pool because it gave everybody the chance to start to love the game again and start to get itching to play it again.
It's funny you say that because that definitely could be.
You weren't able to get out there and play, and now everybody just wants to go out there and grab a cue. I mean, that's where we're at right now. Especially in the New England area. I mean, I haven't seen it like this in a while. I really haven't. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. This year alone,
games everywhere.
Yale Billiards. The pros have been here in the local events and just the uptick of the level of players and yourself as well, Timmy. Your level has improved so much this year. In the past previous years, you would always do really well in tournaments, but now you're starting to hammer these down. And when you're in the thick of it, you're winning these. You're not coming in second or third a lot. You're winning them.
Yeah, it's coming around.
And that's very important. That's huge.
And I've seen a lot of players. There's a lot of players in the area that have really made a jump in their game. There really are. I like I said, I named a few just to name off a few guys like Mike Matthew, Ryan Cullen. Ryan Cullen was always a good player, but he's becoming, he's gone from
he's
got
not
a
just a good
player,
too, so watch out now,
but to a really, really great player. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's really, really getting there. Yep. And it's not to say that he was far off to begin with before, but there would be things he'd make a mistake here that he's not making those mistakes, like he used to. Guys like Darren Jevons, he always comes out hot in the gate, playing monster players, and he comes away with a win, claws and scratches. We're getting to see some of the old favorites coming back, like Joe Dargis, Bob Dargis.
Tommy Jr. I see him
Tommy
Jr.
Around,
he's playing again a little bit.
He starts playing again. It's going to be another person in the water you're going to have to be scared of if they actually start really playing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Bob Adenjian's still playing strong.
So good.
everybody is starting to come and pick it up again. Even guys like Rob Pearson, he's locked his job down. He's got the baby, but he's still got the itch.
He does. And he was sending me videos from drills he was doing at home, so don't count him on anything.
No, not at all.
He's fantastic.
He's ready to go.
And you get to get him as an instructor as well. How about that? You can't beat that.
No, not at all.
Full school.
No, either way though, 2021 coming to a close, guys. Just pray for a better 2022. And it only goes up from here. That's the best part is that you think it's good now, it can only get better. It really can only get better. The more ability that we have to get out there and grip ourselves away from this pandemic and start getting some real events going again.
Yes.
It's
just going to grow. It's going to grow. And again, thank you guys all for watching and participating in. And when Tim and I started this 30 episodes ago, we didn't think how big it would be. I mean, we had one video with over 300,000 views at one point.
Yeah.
Thank
you to the U.S. Open.
Viral. Yeah, the U.S. Open. We had a lot of big matches. I know we had 200 and something live people watching one match in Vegas when we did
300
over 300 viewers at one live viewers at one point.
We had almost we had I think 225 here watching the finals of the I believe it was the finals of the Shark Stream Invitational when Lucas played Joe Dupuis.
We had a lot of big things happening here, and we're going to keep pushing the envelope. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for sharing and watching. I know sometimes we can talk a lot, but we're trying to teach you guys, like I said, about the pool world, about what's going on locally.
Yeah, and I mean, look at all these, amazing sponsors who bought into what we're doing here. We're so thankful for them. Every single one of them, the Enthusiast Shine, Ivan Simonis, Viking Q's, of course, our title sponsors, Ivan Simonis and Viking Q's, the Enthusiast Shine, Andy Gow, who has supported us from day one. I don't even know where we'd be if it wasn't for him. Yep. I really don't. JJ Fishbein, Ben Strong, which, by the way, a great great news about Ben Strong, guys. He's home. Ben Merrick has made it home. He was with his family on Christmas.
You cannot beat that.
Absolutely
man. The best
awesome.
News ever. The best news I heard.
Got a 2.5 hour drive in that beautiful McLaren. Oh my God!
It's from Boston. He had Channel 3 or 61 was
Everybody
there.
was
the
there.
The news was there.
Everyone was there.
There were 1,000 people. It was
drone
fantastic.
video. It was if you go to Brian, if anybody knows who Brian Merrick is, Ben's father, he's on Facebook. You should see the lives of just the live videos that he was posting. Just
happy.
The day
They're just so happy.
So much joy.
Absolutely.
It's the best Christmas gift I think that I've seen.
For everybody. For us as well. Absolutely.
Congratulations to Ben on keeping the fight strong. And again, we're with you too. The Shark Stream is with you. It's not just everybody else. The Shark Stream's with you too, and we're out there broadcasting for you, buddy. And Harriman Real Estate, thank you so much. Mark Anthony, Home Improvement, Agency One Group, Kane Morgan, KM Maintenance, Nick Marino Billiard Sales and Services, Sigma Wear providing all of the absolutely great shirts, uniforms, merchandise, everything that they've set for us. Thank you so much, Shelly Schroeder, for everything that you've done. Modern Barbershop, thank you for being a loyal supporter. Mark Kalungian and Pool Table Magic, Man Cave Memories are one of our newest sponsors, Salado. Thank you so much for joining in with him. There's a big thing coming out, the Mob Hit List. We're going to talk about that a little bit more when I get some more info about that from Colby. Colby Frontiero is talking about ways that we can use Salado to maybe win some big prizes and maybe even prizes that you thought weren't really possible.
I'll tell you what, our list, Timmy, is loving it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I haven't, knock on wood, no complaints really so far. It's been really positive feedback. And just give a shout out to Bobby Dargis is watching, and of course Alex Bosch, we're giving him props earlier as well. And John Tomasone, of course, so thank you for joining in. And Salado is doing big things, and I hear they're maybe doing another list in Connecticut as well. So the Salado app is coming through.
I definitely saw a flyer for it. I believe one of our friends, Sean Dixon, who runs Man Cave Memories, it was in his little live group that he has for his house called Sean's House, and they were talking about that. Colby shared it in his place as well. Master Billiards, of course, keeping Yale Billiards tables beautiful.
We got 8 of them done last week,
and that
2 weeks ago.
Because we've been running the list out of here for quite some time and running the Shark Stream out of here, so we got to keep the equipment nice.
Absolutely.
Michael's Deli provided us great sustenance all through the last few months. Brandon Jacoby of Jacoby Custom Cues. By the way, I want to give a special thank you, if I may, Bobby, to Connecticut's dealer Bart Ravezzi for the absolutely gorgeous cue that he was able to secure for me, so that I could give that,
gift for Savannah, right?
For my girlfriend Savannah. Of course, it was no special treatment. I paid for it. I offered, he offered me a price, and I paid it. But Bart did the legwork, and I want to give a special thank you to Bart, and a really extra special thank you to Brandon Jacoby and David Jacoby for doing the amazing work on it.
Yep.
That cue. I could show you it in pictures, but I promise you, it does not do it justice.
Yep.
That cue is absolutely freaking gorgeous.
That's awesome. That's
And
good
she
stuff,
loves
man.
it.
We got pool cues. We got Savannah's
everything.
happy, right?
Oh my God,
Loves it.
She plays so good with it too.
That's
It's
good
ridiculous.
stuff. That's what we like to see. And
I wish that I almost did. I almost couldn't give it away. It was that crazy.
Yeah. It is.
So
I
good.
saw it. It's beautiful cute. It's beautiful cute. But again, all of our sponsors, thank you very much. And Savannah says I love it. To Shin's watching now as well.
Yeah.
So many guys are still joining in, and thank you guys for checking in. This is our last episode of 2021.
Yep. And don't worry, next week in 2022, the Shark Talk Live is going to be coming back, and we're going to
Big
be
things,
there for you.
big
So
things.
Happy New Year to everybody, and remember, don't drive after you drink. If you're going to go out to a party, please be safe. Call a cab. Call an Uber.
There's no excuse anymore.
Exactly.
There's rides everywhere.
Too many ways there. Call a friend. At the end of the day, friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Yep.
And that means make sure that you've got a friend who won't let you drive drunk as well.
Yes.
But go out there, enjoy the end of 2021.
Come on down to
Party
your
it up
beer.
like
It's
a
open
rock
bar.
star if you
Open
want
bar.
to. There's plenty of New Year's Eve parties, I'm sure,
Yep.
or have a quiet get together at home. Again, stay safe. Make sure that you are doing everything that you can to fight the spread of COVID-19. If you are going to go out and you are
Yes.
going to be in an area, try to do your part as well. But at the end of the day, please, by all means, enjoy the last week of 2021 and a very happy New Year to you
Happy
from the
New Year,
Shark
everybody.
Stream to you and your
Peace
family. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.